Hello everybody, welcome back to Mind Your Money. If you are here for the first time, my name is Tasha, and on this channel I am documenting my family of five's journey to financial freedom while we build generational wealth. We talk about all things managing money, budgeting, and saving money, as well as getting out of debt. I am going to be closing out my November budget today, and I want to say thank you to all the legacy builders who have tuned in, because I really appreciate you guys. I am recording this video at 9 o'clock at night. I normally record my videos very early because I am a morning person. So forgive me if I sound a little sluggish in my voice and if you hear my little one, because it is a weekend when I'm recording the video and he's up late, okay? So I'm trying to get through this because November was a really exciting month. Not only was Thanksgiving in the month of November, my birthday was in November. I had a really good time. My husband he's just amazing. He blessed me with a weekend away, so that was really great. I had quite a few no spend days despite the Christmas season coming up and all the gifts and things we needed to purchase. We hit our top priority goals, and yeah, we hit some milestones. We hit milestones with our savings. We hit milestones with our investing. So I want to go through our closeout, and I'm not really sure how the format is supposed to go with the closeout. I guess it just depends on the type of budget you have. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm still using the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. All right. When I set up my budget, I placed down all of these expense stickers, or expense trackers, I guess you call them, with our fixed expenses, okay? And because we are 1 month ahead, all of our fixed expenses for November were paid for money we saved for in October. So it was really easy for me to just put money aside each week. Our paydays are Friday, so each week we put money aside for December's bills, and we just pay the bills from here. So our no spends, I think, are going to be first. Joseph, this is our real life budget. So you will hear one of my children. My teenager doesn't talk to me as much, so he doesn't make a whole lot of noise. My 4-year-old laughs and talks a lot, and 2-year-old is asleep at this time when I'm recording this video. And my husband is working. He works very hard. Okay. I'm looking for my no spend stickers, and hopefully you enjoy the music that I have playing in the background. I don't know where my no spend stickers are. Oh, I know where they are. So I put them here. If you have not seen the video where I shared the challenges that I'm doing in the new year, you can go ahead and check that out. The link will be in the description box. And while I am doing this video, I am actually watching Brittany over at the Crafty Budgeter. It's on mute, obviously, because I don't want to play her video in the background for you to hear, but I am playing it. I'm watching it, I'm looking at it, and I'm probably going to play it again so I can hear everything, because I just really enjoy her content and her excitement. So our no spends, I think I put everything down. We did not spend money on the 26th, okay? Not quite sure where to put this because I have so many stickers here. And I was actually not out of the office on Friday. I worked on Friday. How many people get Friday off? So that was the last no spend day that I know of, because I'm recording this video on the 27th, and I'm not quite sure if we're going to end up spending any money today, or if my husband spent money. So, and I usually count the no spend day as of the date the credit card charges post, because that's what I'm looking at when I say no spends, because if we spend cash, I'm not tracking it, okay? So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 no spend days. So again, I'm not sure about the 28th, 29th, and 30th, but so far that's how many no spends we've had, which is pretty decent. It's pretty amazing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put these things back. Now we're going to talk about our top priorities. So the top priorities for the month was to transfer $500 into the emergency fund, and also $240 to Christmas, and fully fund it. Our goal for Christmas was $1,000 and we hit that. So I'm excited to say we did that, and I'm glad that we did, because this is the first Christmas that we've had all of our money saved up and such a large amount, and we were able to do shopping ahead of time before December. It's amazing. Last year we did save $400 for Christmas, but we didn't have that money until in December. And yeah, so I'm so grateful that we have a debt-free Christmas and a stress-free Christmas at that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip through the pages here. Now, you know that this paycheck by budget tracker or budget by paycheck worksheet book is actually from the Budget Mom, and we budget each week our paychecks out. And I like to do it like this. It helps to keep me accountable, and it helps to make sure I know where all of our money is going and that there's no issues. Okay, so the first page that we're going to look at in this workbook is our expense tracker, and these are all of the transactions that I track in our bill paying account. So we started the month with $321.47, and I track every transfer, every deposit in here. So green is deposit, red is actually what we spent or what we gave, and blue is our savings. I love seeing this because this is how much we're actually saving, going into our purpose funds, going into our investments, or our boys' savings. So we ended with $327.46. However, a pending withdrawal or a transfer of $13 is going to come from Robinhood because I transferred $13. So we're actually going to end the month with $314.46 in our bill paying account, and that money is being rolled over into December. So I'm happy about that, because even if we're a few dollars shorter than what we started with, we still have a positive balance in our bill paying account, which is helpful. He's sleepy, so you should get your blanket so you can get ready for bed, okay? All right, so this is where we track our Quicksilver credit card. I do an expense tracking video every week, so I'll do my best to zero out the credit card balance before we cross over into December, because we do have officially one more week, even though it's a half week of November, to track our expenses for November. Now this page is the debt tracking page, but of course we don't have debt, so I kind of just made this my random financial tracking page where I started tracking no spends. Let me just quickly count them again. Okay, so I had to track that again. 9, 10, 11. So 11 no spends as of November 27th, which is not bad. And then I just have some quotes here, just writing down some thoughts and some things that I want to look at. And then I tracked our Transfer Tuesday contributions here. So we had 3 Transfer Tuesday contributions in the month of November. And I want to calculate those and just write it here on this little sticker sheet. I mean, this is a way to repurpose it and use the planner how you need to. So $239.85 is what we transferred extra above our budget, which I think is great, to the emergency fund. And I will have a savings challenges and purpose funds update, or a short-term savings update for you guys sometime in the first or second week of December. Now for our net worth, which is exciting. So I tracked this on November 26, 2021, and last month's net worth was $27,689.63. We don't have any liabilities at this time, so I tracked most of our assets. Now, this does not include every investment account that we have, and it doesn't include my husband's personal savings and stuff. Well, I normally would calculate all of that together and give you guys one number, but for now, this is what we're tracking. So our actual net worth may be a few $1,000s more, but for now, my Robinhood is at $1,350. My M1 Finance is at $369. My Vanguard IRA is at $346. The Capital One IRA $609. All of our cash accounts that we have jointly together, comes up to $23,650. This does include the emergency fund and our short-term savings, okay? And we have them across different banks. And the cash value of our policies right now is $1,281, which brings us to an asset total of $27,605. And that is our net worth because we don't have liabilities. So basically, your monthly net worth, or your net worth in general, is your assets, everything that you own, even cash on hand, minus any liabilities. That's anything that you owe money on. So if you owe money on property, if you owe money on a car, if you owe money to credit card debt, student loans, etc., you would put that here and then subtract that from your assets. But because we have zero liabilities, our net worth is the positive $27,605, and I just gave a round number. I didn't use the cents or anything, just to keep things easy. And we are down by $84, which is a third of a percent. So I'm not too upset about that, and I'm happy that it's positive. This time last year we had a $900 or $960 net worth. So to me, that's amazing. All right. And then we're going to look at quickly our monthly budget category breakdown. So anything that's highlighted in red, we were over, and we have less red and more green. So I'm very excited about that. I think that's amazing. So when we look at how the budget mom set this up, she has a box here for your starting balance. So the amount of money that is in your checking account, okay? So the amount that we had in our checking account at the beginning of the month was $321.47. Our incoming income was $4,260. All right, and that's actually more than what we budgeted. So I'm excited about that. And then our total monthly income, which is the incoming income plus the starting balance of our bill paying account, brought us to $4,581.47. So our giving, we were over, all right, by $58. That was 11% of our total monthly income. Our next month's bills category, so we planned on saving $1,983 towards December's bills, and we saved less than what we expected at $1,849. So we were under budget by $134, and this amount was 40% of our total monthly income. Then for laundry, this is what we pulled out in cash. We didn't budget for it, but we put $80 aside for laundry in the month of November, which means we were over by $80, and that was less than 2% of our monthly income. So all of the cash that we said we would spend, my husband's spending, my spending, the three boys, we were on budget. We didn't go over, and this was all under 2% or 1% of our income. The zero out challenge, we planned on $42. We only saved $19, so we were $23 under budget there. That's less than 0.25%, so we were under. Our emergency fund, we were over budget by $98, and that savings was 13%. I'm sorry about my son in the background. 13% of our total monthly income. And then for household, we planned on $17, but we saved $20 towards the household envelope. That was $3 over and less than a percentage of our total monthly income. We didn't put anything aside into miscellaneous, okay? For our purpose funds or our short-term savings, we planned on $515. We saved $564, and that was $49 over our budget. That's 12% of our total monthly income. And then 52-week challenge was as planned, no variance there. Cushion that's the $10 we put aside each week to stay back in our checking account where we pay our bills from. So that was less than a percentage. And then to invest, we did not plan on investing any money in our budget, but we invested $148 from our income, and that was of course $48 over, and that's 3.2% of our total monthly income. Now, I didn't do all of the percentages exact to the T. I just wanted to get an overall sense of where we might have done wrong. Now, I did not track our food at the top here, but I did write it in after. So for groceries, we were $91 over our budgeted income, which to me is still not bad considering the climate that we're in right now with inflation. So we were $91 over budget, and I'm not upset about that. I feel like it could have been a lot worse, and we still have to do some grocery shopping, which will affect our December budget. And the reason why I haven't increased the allocation for food is because, again, we save money in our next month's bills account, and we have extra that sits behind in there. So if we're over, we don't have to touch our cushion in the bill paying account. We just take from this fund right here, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of playing with the numbers still a little bit, because I think that we might be able to navigate, or we might be able to keep the same amount and try to stay under 400. I know that Christmas is coming up and we already have most of our items, so we may not have to buy as much groceries, except for the things that like my children like to snack on, because some of them are really picky, or just buying extra water and things to stock up on, because I know that there's, a lot of talk about a food shortage. So a lot of the things that we're buying is just like extra stock up things that I can use my Fetch reward points for and get gift cards and buy some things online. Amazon has been really amazing in my area. And if you watch any of my expense tracking videos, listen, we have been spending a lot with Amazon, and it's because the shipping is really fast, and they've been great here. I know it might not be great in every part of the world, but on the eastern side of the United States where we live, we have been getting our Amazon orders really quickly, and I'm so grateful for that. And because I've learned how to leverage our credit card cashback rewards, that money too can also go towards those things that we need. I really want to use the cash rewards to go towards the emergency fund, right? When I pull it out. But if I need to for groceries, I will use it, because it's costing a lot to buy the same types of foods, the same brands, and even store brands are getting expensive. So shopping the sales, doing the best we can, meal planning, and trying to shop with our eyes and not our stomach, if that makes sense. All right, so that's it for the monthly budget closeout. I did not fill out the monthly spending comparison because honestly, I just didn't feel like it. I felt like this gives me a good representation of where we were. We saved more in our emergency fund. We didn't, take out more spending money than we allocated for, and we put more money towards investing. I mean, it's 3% of our monthly income. Our goal is to get it to at least 10% coming into the new year. But hey, I think we did pretty well. We gave more than what we expected, so that was great. And we still ended the month with $314 as a rollover cushion in our account. So I would give myself a B+, because we were still over for food. But listen, we did well. We saved more in our short-term savings, our purpose fund. So why not? That was really good. And our net worth, even though it didn't increase, it wasn't so much of a drastic decrease, because we did have some fluctuations with our investments, and we didn't use everything. We just used a portion. So I think that's great. We went from $900 last year to over $25,000 this year, which is great. Almost $30,000. And we finished the Christmas. We fully funded Christmas. Now, I did not share my Paycheck 2 budget closeout separately, but I'll do a review of that in a separate video for you guys. And I'm so excited that we got monetized in November. So praise God for that. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers. Thank you for being here and being a part of the Legacy Builder family. We truly appreciate you. And I'm so grateful that you find enough value in this channel to keep coming back and to stay subscribed and to liking the videos. It means a whole lot to me. I celebrated my birthday. We celebrated Thanksgiving. I just feel like we did so well. We crossed over $10,000 in our emergency fund, which was our year-end goal. So I'm so happy that we surpassed it. We reached that goal early. We also exceeded 2 shares. I think we have now 5 different stocks in Robinhood that have more than 2 shares, which is amazing because I didn't think we would hit that this early. So that's another milestone we hit this month. And of course, we received more income. So quickly before you go, I want to talk about this. I hope I'm not all over the place because I really didn't have an exact setup for the video, but I want to share with you some of the things that we talked about at the beginning of November and see how well we did. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, so we planned on an income of $39.08. We brought in $42.60. We planned on giving $480. We gave $538, not including our extra giving. We did some special offering in the month. $625 was supposed to go to our savings. That included our renter's insurance, a 0 out challenge, 52-week challenge, household envelope, and our purpose funds. But we saved more money. And then for our top financial goal was the emergency fund. We planned on $500. We saved $598. Now, the next thing is my thoughts and goals for the month was to just be me, which is exactly what I've been doing, as quirky as I might be, even as shy and reserved as I might be sometimes. I still feel like I stepped out of my box and increased my confidence a little bit more to do things that I've been talking about since October, which is to promote my website a little more, promote my business. We got monetized this month. I've made some good connections here on social media with some people that I absolutely adore and appreciate. So I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for Chrissy at the Mom Life. I'm grateful for Shalise over at Mommy Trader. I'm grateful for Britt at Plan Your One Life. I'm so grateful for Aaron at Aaron Twibbles Around Aimlessly. Like, there's so many people I could shout out, but I just want to say, if we've had private conversations, if you've been commenting, if I've been commenting on your videos and sending you messages and tagging you in certain posts, it's because I do appreciate you. So please know that I appreciate it and I'm thankful for this community. One of my goals was to increase our side income by $100. That's above what we normally bring in. And we bought in an extra $91.17. So we didn't quite hit the $100 goal, but listen, we did close to it, and I'm so grateful for that. Celebrating my birthday was one. Of course, I did that. Save $500 in emergency fund. We more than did that, so I'm grateful. And this is just where I kept a record of all the things. So some of the extra income did come from dividends. We got an increase in dividends because we were more intentional about buying those fractional shares. So again, for anybody who's on a lower modest income, even if you're not making a whole lot of money per week, bi-weekly, monthly, you can still invest and it earn you money. And I can tell you, if you don't know, check out my Invest With Me videos. Sometimes we're not investing a whole lot and we're buying fractional shares and we're seeing the difference every single week. So please don't think that $20 isn't a good investment, because every dollar you can invest in your future, it will compound greatly. So that is the end of my November budget closeout. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I hope that you would give me a thumbs up on this video. And if you don't know, this planner was created by my friend and sister Latasha Brown, so please go and check her out. I am Latasha Brown on YouTube. I am Latasha Brown on Instagram, on TikTok. Listen, she's the budget pusher. She's the financial motivator. And I really am thankful for this, because this has helped me to manage my money a little better too, and helping me to focus on the things that are most important. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry for being a little mushy in this video. Stay tuned, because I have my December budget set up coming soon. So we're going to do a plan with me. And also I'm going to go over my 4th paycheck for November, because I set it up with my allocations and goals, but I forgot to share it on Saturday. Hopefully it will still come out on Saturday. We'll see. So thank you again for being here. I'm sorry I'm rambling. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.